Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nisse and today we're gonna take a look at the African golden cat. Not to confuse it with the Asian golden cat, which I took a look at earlier today. This is another cat and it is from Africa. Therefore there will also be a little bit of differences between them. So I recommend, if you want a golden cat but don't know which one, I recommend you watch both videos first. But yeah, it is, it's by Frazzle. Frazzle also made the Asian golden cat, but together with Monsoon, where this golden cat he made on his own for what I can see. I can only see who they credit on Nexus. I can see anything else, so therefore I assume that. But as you see on the picture here below me, it have these blue eyes. A lot of cats have brownish yellowish eyes or green eyes. This one have blue eyes. It have these darker markings here above the eye and one in the middle. It also have this line up here from the edge of the mouth up to the chin, and out this kind of contouring line where it will be white and then it will blend in together back here. It also have white here under the nose, here under the nose and down to the mouth, and then it have this lighter color on the décolleté and the underbelly. But keep in mind, it's the base color that's lighter here and on the belly. Then the rest of the body that have this more burnt orangey color. But if you get look after here, it have these kind of leopard spots, but it's without. It's just darker brown. What's normally dark in the leopard spots, and then it doesn't have the middle, but these spots also appear on the front of it and on the belly of it. I will say though, these spots seems to be different from cat to cat. On some of them they are very dark and prominent and you can really see them, and with other of those, they are nearly invisible. So there's a big difference there. Now, jumping into the game here, I think we're gonna take a look at her here, Zoopedia. And here I would like her to, or he, to turn the face so you could actually see it on the picture. Though the rest of the picture, it is easy to see, it is easy to see the color and the shape, and that is a cat. But once again, I would like it to actually look at the camera or in the general direction so you could see the features of the face. They are vulnerable and there are about 10,000 of them left in the wild. They are from Africa, and I'm gonna try to pronounce to the best of my abilities, but as you know, it isn't my strongest suit. So they're from Côte d'Ivoire, Equatorial Guinea, Ghana, Guinea, Nigeria, Libya, Sierra Leone, Angola, Cameroon, Central African Republic, Congo, Gabon, Democratic Republic of the Congo, and they live in the tropical biome. One of them need 534 square meters of land and 81 of climbable area. I haven't seen them swim, so it doesn't mean that they don't do. As you know, if you watch a lot of my videos, some of the cats do swim, some of them don't. I haven't seen this one swim, but it doesn't mean that it don't. It just means I don't know. They live from 8 to 42 degrees Celsius, and you need a grade 2 fence, and it needs to be climb proof. and at least 10 feet tall. That would be around just above 9.9. 3 meters. Sorry. You can have one male, one female, or one of each. No dominance, they're promiscuous, shy, and guests should not enter the habitat. Again, I love this. I love this so much. 38 centimeter tall. Sorry, they are from 38 to 55 centimeter tall at the shoulder. That's from 15 to 22 inch. Easy to understand here. I love when the mothers write both centimeter and inch, but it's not always they do. But they vary a lot in size actually, which is funny because there is only one number with the weight, so maybe the shorter one is fatter, or maybe it's up to. They live for around 12 years, and the male weigh around 18 kilos, and the females around 16 kilos. That's 36 pounds and 32 pounds. The reach sexual maturity at 1.2 years old, and they reach sexual sterilization after 10. They get between 1 and 5 offspring every other year, and they're pregnant for 3 months. Should be difficult to get to reproduce in captivity. This, from here and down, it's the same as the Asian golden cat, but I think it's 1.5 with the Asian golden cat here. They don't have any interspecies enrichment, but I'm just gonna run them through here. Oh yeah, it seems like they, yeah, they have the clouded leopard toy, so I can actually quite fast do this. Since I'm not on point here today. So it's the same as clouded leopard, so you can just go down there and ride it. We have this hammock, we have the scratching tree, scratching pole, rubbing pads, 3 small balls, rubber doggy, blood scent marker, ice cube, sprinkler, and the cardboard boxes. And over here we have both piñatas, and we have the frozen blood pumpkin. Now let's see the cats. You are actually standing right quite well. Now, this is not the best work I have seen, to be honest. It is a older mod, I will point that out. But they have the blue eyes, which I love. They try to make individual strands of hair, but it's not all of the hair goes from here to there and there to there, and then from here to there. It doesn't, they are not that long. It looks way better out here, to be honest. Here you can see individual strands of hair. A little bit of glitching, keep in mind that might be my computer. And the ears also look better, but here on the nose, it looks like a little bit fast work also down here. But the coloration, if I do this, coloration looks right. We have the lighter eyebrows. I actually didn't notice that before, but it seems to be right. And the kind of 4 lighter spots here, they do, however, looks to be more prominent on this one than on the picture. But again, they probably didn't use the exact same picture. They have the lighter belly, the lighter legs, and then we have this burnt orangey color. I did see a lot of different coloration. Some of them was way paler than the picture I have here and more like this. And some of them were even darker than the picture I have here. But they do get the spots down here. And when we go close, actually the fur back here are made so much better than the face. I don't get that exact shape that this picture have, but again, he probably didn't use the same picture. So I will say it's not perfect, but it is still good, and it's still much better than anything I could make. If I do this, the climbing animation is of course still a little bit janky. Again, it's the game, not the mod. We have the babies here, and I would like to point out the baby issues, and it's with a lot of these cat mods I've been looking at. They've actually all three of them, the fishing cat, the Asian golden cat, and the African golden cat, the babies are born way too big. However, he did manage to get some kitty features in here. There. They do have some kitty features I would actually like if you would turn around. Can I move you over here? So you turn around. It's just easier to, when I can get them up against the light. Okay, I'm not sure what you're doing right now, but it's better. They stay with the same color pattern that the adult do, and that does make a lot of sense. They have these very pale eyes. And it have a almost white snout, which I find a little bit weird. The ears are way too big, which kittens do have way too big ears because they grow into them. And their eyes is also a smidge bigger than they should be. I would like them to be even bigger, and I would like the nose to be even bigger to make it even more baby-like. I do prefer, that's a personal choice, it doesn't mean that you prefer the same, but I prefer when they make the babies a tiny bit cartoonish and the adult more realistic. That's what I prefer, because I like realistic animals in my zoo, but by making the babies a tiny bit cartoonish, not too much, not at all what Frontier did with the first of their animals. They was way too cartoonish to me. But by making them tiny bit cartoonish, you can make them much cuter. So that's just a personal choice, and again, it doesn't mean that you have to do it or have it the same way, and doesn't mean that the mother should cater to my specific wishes. They should just make mods that they are proud of and wants to put out there. And keep in mind that they work for free. You can go and support them, you can go and endorse them, but all of these mods are free. And all we get from these modders are what they volunteer to give us for free. So always keep that in mind. And that being said, it's not because this looks like a bad mod at all. Kind of looks fun with the light part there. But a lot of these mod, and especially some of the modders who haven't modded before Plant Zoo, you can see their oldest mod and their newest mod, and there's a humongous difference in the details, but still some of their older mods are still good. They're just, yeah, some of them just learned so much, and Fraser have learned since this. That doesn't mean that this is a bad mod at all. It's still good. It still looks like the animal it's going to look like. So I have, yeah, it's just the sizing of them that's the big issues. And then I feel like the face of the adult, they gave a little bit of on the fur. But that's it. That's the only thing I have to say about it. And the fur thing, you can see I'm still kind of close to the animal here, and I can't see the problem at all. You need to get so close as I were before. Oh, it actually, here you can actually, I know this is weird, but that's Frontier for you. You can see here they made different colorations. So this is more like a pale burnt orange, and this is more like a reddish brown. But the spots here are actually way more like the picture I have here, then these are just a little detail. The ears, though, I forgot to mention, are actually very good. So, oh, I'm gonna press over here. Sorry, I forgot all of the... I have a lot of buttons here to press sometimes, but yeah. I really hope I help you choose between these mods. You can also use both mods if you want a... I did at some point a kitty cat zoo, I think I call it. And it was all the modded cats that were uploaded at that point. I didn't actually remember using this, but I probably did because it's older than that zoo. So if you want that, you can certainly do that. And again, these small details I have to say about this is something where you really need to look for it. Again, the babies are way too big, but it seems like being the overall patterns on these smaller cats. So I'm guessing it's the game that have some kind of limit there. I'm not gonna talk too much today more. I already did. But you know the drill, guys. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again. I'll find the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.